First, we're going to start off with the first topic. Babe, what was the first one again?
First topic is Marvel's, and I'm going to use air quotes, accidental leakage of
A leakage of the
character that Emilia Clarke will be playing.
from Collider in regards to Secret Invasions. It has been revealed or leaked or accidentally. I'm gonna enjoy put that in air quotes. Allegedly, accidentally leaked that Emilia Clarke's character was secretly revealed, or publicly revealed for Secret Invasions, and it's a character. And I got spoiler, guys. If you don't want to know, if you don't want to know anything about it, then plug your damn ears. But we're gonna read it real quick. So this comes in from Collider. I miss Collider movie talk, not as much as I miss AMC movie talk, but I miss those guys.
I like the games.
I like the games that they play. We're gonna try to mimic some of those games, but I quit Recess because I don't play no damn games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm all zoomed in on here. Bear with me, guys. I'm getting my stuff together. This comes in from, let me fix that real quick, from Collider. Marvel just accidentally revealed who Emilia Clarke is playing in Secret Invasions. And I tell you, once again, guys, spoiler times is coming, so be prepared. Ever since the exciting reveal of the trailer from Marvel Studios' highly anticipated thriller Secret Invasions, the superhero studio has been secretive about details of the series. At this point, we're used to Marvel revealing a little as possible about their upcoming projects, but staying mum about one character in particular has fueled massive fan speculation. Ever since she was announced as part of the series, Emilia Clarke, Game of Thrones character, wasn't revealed until today. All we knew was that she was in the series. Now, however, it seems like a tiny piece of a file, more specifically a GIF, might have revealed who Emilia Clarke is playing. I don't remember whether it was. I can't remember when it was the. What was it called? Was it D23 or whatever, or was it Comic-Con? They showed that Secret Invasions was playing out. They showed who was going to be in the show, and we saw that Emilia Clarke was going to be in the show, and I liked what I saw from the trailer. The trailer looked amazing, but if I was to tell you that I knew a lot about Secret Invasions, I'd be lying to you. I'm going in fresh. I don't know. I know a lot about a little about a lot of things, but I know absolutely nothing about Secret Invasions. So I'm one of the guys going in blind. So even when I was revealed who the person was, I was like, okay, I still have to do my research on it. So let me continue on. So right here it says, as we can always count on Marvel fans to keep a close watch on absolutely everything, which is true. Every picture that drops, freeze frame, dripping sweat, as the great John Snip would say, the sweaty nerds, to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A curious addition in Tenor, the GIF aggregator who you use to send funny stuff to your friends, may have accidentally revealed the name of Clarke's character. Recently, an official account for Marvel Secret Invasion was created on the site. This is fairly common since the idea is to upload GIFs, which represents moments fans are likely to want to reproduce on social media. One of those GIFs is Clarke, and it has been labeled "It's the Beginning, Abigail Brand." It features the actor saying that very sentence, minus her name. One thing that underscores the very real possibility that Clarke is indeed playing Abigail Brand is the other character that we're already familiar with. I'm not familiar with her. We're also inserted in the Tenor database as other GIFs from crucial moments. Now, okay, so Abigail Brand, when I did my little research on it, is a character who is, I guess, a leader like in Sword, like the counterpart of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's a well-known Marvel character. And guys, if you know more about Abigail Brand than if you know anything about her, let me know. Put it in the comment section, because I know absolutely nothing about this character. I've never read any of the Secret Invasions comics, but is she the equivalent of what several characters?
I thought it said in a little further down.
Let's keep going. There's Emilia Clarke right there, In the canon Marvel comic book story, Abigail Brand is the commander. I guess I should have just kept fucking reading, and we could have learned together. Let's learn together. Secret Invasions. Emilia Clarke shares excitement to join the MCU. In the canon Marvel's comic book story, Abigail Brand is the commander of SWORD, the intelligence agency that is the counterpart of SHIELD, and that was already introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in WandaVision. The agency has the important task of protecting Earth against terrestrial threats. Secret Invasions is one of the most popular Marvel arcs ever, and it seems that shape-shifting Skrulls wreaking havoc among superheroes. If the series mirrors the comics, Abigail can be a spy whose half-alien nature might help Fury uncover the Skrulls' threat along with Talos. Which confuses me a little bit because I know that the Skrulls in the comic books are enemies. They're mostly threats. But in the Captain Marvel series, they
became like an anti-hero.
They
did some bad stuff, but then they seemed to reform.
Well, or they did some bad stuff, but you kind of understood
why
they were doing it. They were labeled like terrorists or something like that, but it really turned out that the people that Captain Marvel was kidnapped by, they were the real bad guys. Right. And they were just like refugees and people that was just trying to survive. So they can't. So I'm assuming that we're going to get a group of Skrulls. Maybe there's different factions of the Skrulls. Like how, like for example, when I used to work overseas for the military, I was in Iraq. And everybody, mostly in America, because that's what the media would feed to you, that everybody from that was like threat here, threat there. But when you go to the actual country, you would learn that they were just regular people, just like you and me. There was farmers, people that just wanted to go to work, people that just want to raise their children. And yeah, there was people knuckleheads out there doing terror and stuff like that, making everybody else look bad. So maybe it's going to be something like that.
She's half alien?
Yeah, it says that she's going to be half alien. Like, look, and now if that's what it's going to be, then maybe she's going to be a Skrull. I don't know. Like we did see at the end of, what was it? Was it the end of WandaVision? Where a Skrull, no, what was that episode, that TV series where a Skrull came and pulled one of the characters, or was it Hawkeye? I can't remember what it was. Where it pulled somebody to the side and they were a Skrull. So it's already being introduced that Skrull.
She's half Skrull. Okay. That's her half alien, half Skrull.
But there you go, guys. So let me just move on further than that.
Mixon says she's in X-Men series, so I don't. Hey, that could be.
Which X-Men series?
X-Men series 3.
Are we talking about movies, or are we talking about? We'll go to the comments at the end of the show, guys. Secret Invasions is gearing up to be one of Marvel's best series, and is certainly one of the most anticipated. With the trailer suggesting a paranoia-filled environment that might be recruiting phase 5. The series will also feature a batch of familiar faces, including Don Cheadle as James Rhodes, War Machine, and Martin Freeman as Eric K. Ross. Other cast members will include Olivia Colman, Christopher McDonald, Carmen Ejogo, Kingsley Ben Adir, and Killian Scott. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looked pretty good. But let me know what you guys think about Secret Invasions. Are you looking forward to it? Are you excited about? Do you know anything? I know if you know anything. Like I say, if you know anything about this character that Emilia is playing, you know more than me. What I'm curious about is how she's going to be received. Now, people loved her as Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, but almost every project that she's done beyond Game of Thrones has not been well. She was in a Terminator movie. Because she played Sarah Connor, a variant. We're not speaking Marvel terms, of Sarah Connor, like a reboot of that character. It just hadn't worked out really well.
I would think they would like it. I mean, I know that they were wanting, the fans were wanting her to possibly replace Mira. Not that was ever going to happen, but fans in the comment sections were like, "Oh, Emilia Clarke should be Mira and Aquaman." Instead of
exactly. Now that was a fan casting that people were down for, but instead they got Emilia Clarke in Marvel. Now if that ever happens, it wouldn't happen now.
Well, no, I'm just saying she seemed to have a lot of backing for that. I don't see why she wouldn't have it for this kind of a superhero thing.
We're gonna probably have to dive deep into that one. Why? Here, that's the question. That's the question I'm gonna propose to you guys that are watching live. If you want to put it in the comments, let's talk about it a little bit later. Would Emilia Clarke be more accepted as Mira in the DCU, or as this character that she's about to play in the MCU? Or would it be even, Steven, that people just want to see more Emilia Clarke in these types of things? I'm thinking that she would probably, because it's a fantasy casting thing, but probably because of the fact that, what's her name, Amber Heard they just want to get rid of her so bad, and they think that Emilia Clarke, her facial features fits that character more. So maybe that's why. What would you rather see Emilia Clarke play? Mira, or this in Secret, or both, or do both? Because it's going to be hard to do both, but it's not impossible.
I mean, I'd rather see her do this just because Marvel tends to have a better history with things being more successful.
Until James Gunn takes over and sends Kevin Feige sweating in them. No, it's all good. I want all of them to succeed. I'm excited for it all. But if that was one of the first things that James Gunn did, was fantasy cast and say, hey, Emilia, you want to come over and play both? You can play that character over there when you're not doing that, you can come over here and play Mira. Because I'm going to fire Amber Heard on November 2nd. James Gunn takes over in DCEU with Peter Safran on November 1st. I'm hoping by November 2nd, Amber Heard is going to be fired. But we'll see. Let us know in the box below what you guys think about Emilia Clarke, and we'll talk about it maybe on another episode of... did the TV just go out? Yeah.